Okay, I just wanted to give you a little demo about ConvertKit and what it can do for you and your business. ConvertKit is an email marketing software that allows you to get in front of your audience via email using automation, landing pages, email sequences, and the like. But it's very easy to use. It's got some great tools, and you can get a landing page up and running within 10 minutes. They've got some great samples that you can grab and change to suit you, and some automations and email sequences that will make your life easier and allow you to do some set and forget emails. For example, if you have someone sign up to your list, you can automate a welcome email sequence where they will get an email every day for 3 days if you write 3 emails, and to nurture them and to get them to understand who you are and what it is you do. So just let's look at the pricing quickly before we get started. There's 3 pricing tiers. So we've got the free version, great if you're starting out. If you're under 300 subscribers, that is free. There are some limitations, as you can see here, but for a beginner, a great place to start. If you've been doing email marketing for a while and you're wanting to scale up to that next level, still a cheap monthly fee at $9 a month. Hey, you can't go wrong. That's 2 or 3 cups of coffee a week. So if you can go without a coffee for a week, you're sorted, aren't you? So here we go. A few more little functions here. What I like about the next stage here is you got some you can free migration tool to migrate from another email platform if you've been using one, automated email sequences, visual automation builders, and some third-party integrations. And you can bring additional team member if you've got one into the fold. And if you don't want to go in the $9 plan and you want to jump straight into the Creator Pro, still $25 a month, very good price, and you can jump in there and you get all this here. So whatever you decide to choose, 3 simple options, not too overwhelming. You just work out what you think you need at the time, and boom, in you go. Right, let's move on to the inside and find out what ConvertKit can really do for you. Okay, here we are in my account. Now I've blurred out some not personal information, but information from some of my subscribers because I'm sure they don't want me showing you their email addresses. And hey, there's a function here where you can create some revenue. That's something I don't use at the moment. But yeah, there's a lot of features here that you can use. But why we're here is the main thing, is that ease of use. So this, for example, if you're starting out, you're going to want to create a landing page. And this is one of the features that I love the most. Create a landing page, you click on landing page, we're going to go create new. Now there's a form here, so you can create a form to embed in your website or another landing page. So we're going to create landing page, click here. Okay, so there's lots of different templates that you can pick from. Depending what you're trying to do. If you're a podcaster, you can some templates around podcasting. If you've got a product, templates around products, webinars, ebooks, you can see the drill. Hey, if it's a newsletter, there's another one around that. But just to give you a bit of insight how easy it is, you've got so many templates to pick from, and at the end of the day, you're trying to just capture someone's email address. So just pick a template that suits you, and we'll go from there. So you can preview it, and just to sort of get a better idea if that's you. If you don't think that's one that's going to suit you, you can scroll down here and pick out something that you think might be suitable. So, for example, one here. Yep, I thought I'll go with that. So we'll choose that. And we can say live workshop. And we're going to go live workshop on how to get your, how to get your email automation set up in ConvertKit, say for example. Hey, I should put some capital letters in here, but I'm gonna. So there's a demo here. I can't even spell your email automation. So that's sort of, hey, just giving you some examples of what you can do. Join us for our Join us for this free presentation. In my Facebook group. I don't have a Facebook group, but you might have one, and I'm just giving you examples of how easy it is to change things up. Hey, you might want to make that a little bit bolder. You might go to heading 3. It just brings that up a little bit more. You might want to create a new paragraph. You might want to bring a button in there that people can click on. So there's just so much you can do that you don't sort of realize, you can change this up to what you want. So, yep, like I did before. And then we might go, okay, well, we just want to change that picture up. We'll replace that with, let's have a look. What have I got down here? My ugly mug. There you go. Simple as that. Just click and done. Presented by, you can tell I'm not a very good typer, Bruce Bailey. You can change the date that you want to have the event on. So the event might be on the 29th at 10 a.m. for example. AM, done. And then you pick your time zone. So see how just everything changes for you. Email address pops into there. You can move that if you want to have that down the bottom. You can have that down the no. If you want to put in a custom field, so for example, we go up here, not a tag, custom field. We want their first name, and then you can bring that up to there. So you get the first name first, then their email address, and then they register. If they register, you can change the color of the button. Say if you've got some brand colors that you use, we can save them down here. That's one of my brand colors, the blue. The picture in the background. Hang on, let's go back to general styles. The picture in the background, you might want to change that to this. You might want to crop it a little bit so you can see more of the computer. Done. It takes a while to change. You might want to change the background so it's a little bit lighter. So if you've got dark writing here, you can go with the color there, and then you can change the transparency of the background picture. But because the writing here is white, we're looking to have a darker color in the background so it stands out a little bit more. But for example, so there you go. You can change the transparency. You can change your fonts if you want to go down to, depending on what your fonts are for your branding. So yeah, very, very easy to use. We might want to change this color to black, so we can go font color here and change it to black. But we won't do that for now. We'll just leave it at white. Change your font size, the weight. So you can just see how easy it is to set up. So how to get your email automation set up in ConvertKit. Grab my free guide, and when they click on the register link, you might change this here to grab free guide, and they click on the free guide, and that takes you to the free link. Or you can deliver it via email, depending how you want to do it. You can add the page here, which is very simple, about thanking them for registering for what, or thank you for downloading my free guide. Let me know what you think. So yeah, you can change the name of your landing page, what you want to call it, email automation. So for example, we've created that landing page, so we publish it. You can share it on WordPress, or you can share it on Facebook, or you can just cut the link from here and share it where you want to. So we save it, then we preview it. So that's it. That's your landing page done. So if I go out of here, go publish, copy that link, and then we go to a new tab, and we paste and go into that. That's it. There it is, done on the web, just like that. But we'll go back to where we were. So that's how to create a landing page. And what did that take me? That took me 5 minutes, 10 minutes with a bit of rambling on and going through things. But in all, it doesn't take that long to get it up and going, does it? Right, so the next thing. So we've looked at landing pages. That's the first thing you want to create, because you need to give your customer, your ideal customer, a place to go to grab the free thing that you're giving them, or for them to register for a course you're doing, or to a group coaching call you're doing. So it's so easy to create. The next thing we look at would be sending it, because once we've got a landing page, we've got somewhere to send to attract subscribers. And once we've got some subscribers or an email list, the next thing we want to do is send out our emails. And you might want to do a broadcast. So broadcast is sending out a newsletter. So there's templates, and it's just so easy for this to be done. You go, okay, we'll just run with that template, and you might say, hello, and then you can slip in here their first name, so it'll pick off their subscriber first name. You might be making a welcome to my email newsletter, etc. And then you go, you might want to add in an image of, once again, you can select, you might want to add an image there. Say, for example, that's a bit too big, but let's make it smaller. You might want to put a caption at the bottom, so you can put a caption there. You can turn the caption off. You can put it over to one side. You can curve the edges. So there's so much you can do. You can put a URL, so when they click on it, it takes them somewhere else. So a lot of different features there. That's just a basic side of email broadcasts. You can do split tests. So for example, you might be promoting something and you're going to try one subject line, new broadcast number 1, and you want to split test that, and the other subject line might be new broadcast number 2, and then it'll send emails out with different subject lines, and then you can see later down the track of what email is working better than, what subject line worked better than the other one. So once again, some good features. So it's just that simplistic use of how to get things done. Text sizes, color, links in your email, just very easy to use. So that's broadcasting. I'm just going to quickly jump into email templates. if you're starting out and you don't know how to format something and you want something like pre-written a little bit, you can even just grab one of these templates just to sort of get you started. This one here, weekly, the starting point. Click into that and there you go. It's all done for you. Add in some pictures, add in a bit of text, and you got your email done. So they make it easy for you to get started as a beginner. If you're not a beginner, you'll know what you need to do anyway. And then we've got sequences. So these are email sequences. So if you might have a welcome sequence. So when people join your subscriber list, there's a sequence of 3 emails that go out over 3 days. Here's some samples that came with ConvertKit. Here's one, telling stories through cinema. So we've got one email here at day 1, got another email at day 3, and we've got another email at day 7. All right, so that's day 1. That's the next email comes out 3 days after the first one went. All right, and then there's day 3, and it comes out 7 days after the last email, the previous email. So you can see, for example, if once someone joins in, so you might have a lead magnet or a landing page. Sign up here just to see my email course on telling stories through cinema. So they sign up and then they get the automated email, the first one, then they get the next email a few days later, and they get the next email a few days later after that. You don't have to do anything. It's all done for you. So that's how email sequences work without going into too much detail. And then last but not least, the automation feature. And visual automations, they just make it easy to put into place. Now, this is something I'm just trying to pull together myself as I understand how ConvertKit works. So I've set up a 14-day email challenge. So when they sign up for this form, come on form, where are you? Here we go. When they sign up for this form, they're going to run through this automation. So they'll sign up for the form. When they sign up, they're going to get tagged against their name that they've subscribed to the 14-day challenge. And then on the 28th of July, hey, this isn't the date that I've set yet, but on the 28th of July, the challenge starts. And they go through the course, and then that's when they start getting the emails. Here I've called the 7-day mini course, and I'm going to change it. But the reason I've done that is because the course is meant to be over 14 days, but there's an email delivered for every second day. So 7 emails every second day. So, but I need to change it to 14 days. And then they'll go through the course, and then at the end of the challenge, we can either remove the tag, or we can send them off to another email sequence that's might want to upsell them. Well, not upsell them, but talk about your coaching offer that you do, or something like that, or a product that you have, because they've liked your mini course so much. They go, oh, I want to know a bit more about what Bruce has to offer, or what you have to offer. So yeah, that's another awesome feature of the visual automations. Hey, there's a lot more with some integrations and rules, but we're not going to get into the back end. I just want to be clear on some of the key functions and some of the key functions that was going to help you and make your life a little bit easier. There we are. That's a wrap. They're the key main features of ConvertKit and what it can do for you. Now, as you saw, it's easy to use. There's some cool little things that can make your life a lot easier. So down below, I'm going to drop a couple of links, and full disclosure, one of those will be an affiliate link Now, if you use the affiliate link, which I'd appreciate if you did, if you decide to have a look at ConvertKit, it doesn't cost you any extra to use my link, but it would be appreciated if you did use that link. I'm also going to link down there a link to my blog. There's some great information over there that can help you, I'm sure. And for those that do sign up using my link, I'll get notified. And what I'll do for you, I will share with you a ConvertKit backend setup guide, just to help you go through a bit of a checklist on what you need to do in the back end to get your ConvertKit set up properly. So I'll flick that through to you if you use my link. And if you do sign up and you need help, there's also going to drop in a link to my email where you can reach out to me and ask questions, and I'll come back to you and help you with any questions that you might have in regard to ConvertKit and getting it working for you. In the meantime, thank you for watching this video. If you know anyone else that would be interested in watching this video on ConvertKit, please share this video link with them. And yeah, all the best with your journey.